Hello folks, this is Kenny with the Natural State Gardener again. Wanted to give you an update on the creek. I told you the other day when we were down here that we get a pretty good rain. The creek really gets flowing and kind of goes over its banks. We got about a 2-inch rain this morning and you can see what it does. I'll take you back up towards the rest of the garden in a minute and show you what we get. I think we've got some water standing, but that's not typical. I think we've had some of the neighborhood kids have been putting rocks in our little ditch, thinking that's funny. You know how kids are, they're like 8, 7 and 8. And anyway, I'll pull those rocks out and it'll go ahead and drain on out. But give you an idea of what it does. It does get high, and I don't know exactly how high it did get because it's stopped raining about 30 minutes ago. So say what, Stina?
Over there where we said there was a 6-foot drop, it looks like it's maybe 1 foot now. So this is probably up 5 feet at least.
It's up a lot. I just don't know how high it came up the bank. It doesn't look like it came up the bank any at all.
Not really. Still left all this crap I was hoping it would take away.
Yeah, it looks down through there. Okay, anyway, well, that's encouraging. That's good news. We know that it runs out real quick. Still hasn't had any problem with any kind of erosion from taking all this privet out. So you can see it gets pretty high on the other side. We've got a higher bank, seems like maybe on this side, and it doesn't get into the trees so much. But
there goes a piece of rubbish.
Yeah. Hopefully it washed all that old rust and stuff out of that pipe. Maybe it did. If you remember the last video we did, I showed you all the rust that comes out of that pipe over there. See if I can get zoned in. See, that's not it. Where is it at? Yeah, that's it, but it's not.
It's not
Yeah,
draining. There's a tree in the way.
not draining. There's a tree in the way, but anyway. All right. Now we'll go up here in the yard and take a look. It is a little low up here. And of course, it'll drain out real fast. This afternoon, it'll be gone. But see some of the low area that we have. This is where we plan on putting a lot of zinnias. Or not, excuse me, not zinnias, dahlias. And as a matter of fact, we got a video to do this afternoon to show you some of the things that we've been getting in and we've been buying. Christina's excited about that. But you can see here water standing. And it typically doesn't stand in here too much, but since I gardened it last year, I guess it's created a little bit of a low area there and caused it to stand some in our garden area. And then over here, this is there's our little small food garden right there. You can see, and this is where I had potatoes planted last year, over here on this far side. And if you watched us last year and kind of watched the progress of what we did dig our potatoes up. I planted 3 rows right in here, sometime the 2nd or 3rd week in February. Then it commenced to raining. It rained for 14 days straight. Remember that, Christina? 14 days straight, and the water never left that, and so 2.5 rows rotted. We got 1/2 of 1 row out of it. So this year I think I'm going to plant my potatoes in that bed over there, and we'll see. And I'm going to try to get them planted in a week or so. This bed here is holding a lot of water, and this was heavily tilled, and so I can understand why it would be holding some water. It is cupped out a little bit because of the high amount of tilling that we did to get that garden, because it hadn't been gardened in years. So we tilled that up to a fine tillable tilled garden. But anyway, what are you seeing, darling? Here you can see our water issue we're having here. And typically this doesn't stand, it typically goes out. She's getting some of the leaves and stuff out of the little ditches that we dig. There it's running now. And then, like I say, the neighborhood kids thought it would be funny to put rocks in our main ditch right here. And that clogged that up. So anyway, I'm gonna go get a shovel and I'm gonna start digging some of this out and draining this water off of here. But thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Just a little update, kind of show you everything that we got going on the place here. what we deal with. How's it running, babe?
You just watch it move. Watch the leaves go away.
And don't y'all leave any comments that Christina always does the work, because I hear that enough, okay? See you later. Bye.